Hi there. So I get this question quite a bit, and I get asked, how did you get into real estate? Well, I wish it was a really interesting story, but I don't think it really is. I was married. I have two children. And when they were younger, and they were getting to the point where they were starting to go to school, I was still a stay-at-home mom. And I did have my bachelor's degree from UTEP in business administration, and I wanted to go back into the workforce. And now, mind you, I've always done something. I ran a little, solo business, and I volunteered at the school and anything I could do because I just can't stay put. I tried going to work. I did not like the corporate atmosphere. I worked at one of the hospitals in the medical records department. And the funny thing was that I was the only person with a bachelor's degree because the director of the department didn't had an associate's, which I'm not knocking an associate's, but it was crazy. She was overnighting files because she was constantly running out of files for the department. And I said to her, why don't you do like a just-in-time inventory system, which is something that I learned in college, where if you can kind of figure out what you regularly use, it will automatically order right before you run out, and that way you're not spending crazy money to overnight files. I basically felt really out of place because I was answering phones and filing stuff, and I just felt very bored basically. My mom said to me, because she had a friend that was a realtor, and she said, Mijita, why don't you go into real estate? And at that point, I kind of saw real estate as sales, and I didn't really obviously understand it, and I didn't think that I wanted to do that, to be honest with you. I just brushed it off, and then she kept kind of planting that idea over and over in my head, and she said, you can work the hours you want, you can be home for the children, and that way you don't have to worry about the husband being upset because you're at work. He was kind of macho. And so finally I gave in, and I went to my ex, and when we were married, and I said, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to go to real estate school, and I want to work in real estate. And he was not very supportive of it. He wasn't willing to spend the money for those classes. And mind you, he did very well. So it wasn't about the money really. So my mom actually paid for my real estate classes, amazingly enough. And I got my license. And so I worked not very seriously, I would say, the first few years. But when I wound up getting a divorce, I wound up needing to support these two children by myself, basically. So I got really hungry, and I started kicking it into high gear. And I think once I got into real estate, I realized how much I really loved it. I get to work as hard as I want, as much as I want, which I think if you are in business for yourself, you actually do work a lot more than you normally would. And I came to realize that I could organize and run my business as efficiently and effectively as I wanted to. And so I'm definitely a people person. I'm an extrovert, and this this career, this business actually is really, really wonderful. A lot of people that get into real estate don't realize that, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of legwork. It's a lot of preparation. We wear a lot of different hats where we help people find homes, but we also help to be their counselor when they're nervous, or we're dealing with a divorced couple. We're an investigator because we're trying to figure out, how to overcome a lot of obstacles, whether it be inspections or probate or legal or whatnot. And I think we're definitely multitaskers because we've got to be checking on all the different parts of the transaction, whether it be paperwork, inspections, title, survey, lender, appraisal, closing, people that are out of town, all that sort of thing. So I think because of my nature and wanting to always be busy, I think this business really, it found me. And so I'm a big believer in that we don't look for our career finds us. So that's how I got into real estate in a nutshell. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys are staying safe. All right, bye. Little reminder that my business is based on referrals. Without wonderful people such as yourself, I could not keep my business running. So if you happen to know of anybody, friend, family, coworker, neighbor that is interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I would love to give them the best level of personal care. Thanks so much. Feel free to reach out, text, email, or call me. Thanks. Bye-bye.